Attorneys are making their closing arguments in the trial of three men charged with murdering Ahmaud Arbery. William, Roddie, Bryan, Gregory McMichael, and Travis McMichael face the possibility of life in prison if convicted. All three men were involved in killing the 25-year-old black man in a Georgia neighborhood last year. Neither side disputes that. William Bryan recorded the deadly confrontation. Defense attorneys say the McMichaels were trying to conduct a lawful citizen's arrest of Arbery and acted in self-defense. Prosecutors say the defendant's actions do not meet the legal standards for a citizen's arrest or self-defense. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News producer Rodney Hawkins, who is outside the courthouse in Brunswick, Georgia. Hi, Rodney. So tell us how prosecutors began their closing arguments for the jury.
Hi, Tanya. It was really interesting to see what they were doing initially when the witness testimony was being done was poking holes, especially when Travis McMichael came on the witness stand. And what they did in closing arguments today is basically continue this understanding that what the McMichaels and Roddie Bryan did was clearly very illegal. And they had no justification for chasing Ahmaud Arbery. One of the simple ways that she put it, the lead prosecutor today, was that you can't commit a citizen's arrest if there's a felony being done by the person that's trying to commit it. Meaning the McMichaels and Roddie Bryan were completely in the wrong for them going out and chasing and ultimately killing Ahmaud Arbery.
And so how are defense attorneys then trying to poke holes in the prosecution's arguments?
Well, they're continuing what Travis McMichael said on the witness stand, and him saying his side of the story, which is there were a series of thefts, petty crimes that were occurring in Satilla Shores, according to him, and what he was reading on Facebook and as he was talking to police officers. And then he went out and saw his father was really upset about someone jogging in the neighborhood, and they believed that he had something to do with the crimes that were occurring. So they went out to question Mr. Arbery, and when they questioned him, they didn't get the response that they would ultimately believe that should warrant someone who wasn't doing anything illegal. So they proceeded to follow him and complete a citizen's arrest. And while they were doing that citizen's arrest is when the shotgun came out, and Travis McMichael says that Ahmaud Arbery grabbed that gun. And that's when the self-defense came in, and he knew he had to shoot Ahmaud Arbery.
And the two teams have had some disagreements about what the defense could include in its closing arguments. Why did that come up so late in the trial?
Well, I think the prosecution played it smart. What they were trying to do is build up this case that a citizen's arrest was nowhere near warranted. And so they needed Travis McMichael not only to go on the stand, but the testimony from all of the witnesses that they brought forward, including police officers, to simply say, no, Ahmaud Arbery wasn't doing anything wrong. And so citizen's arrest and their argument and what they said to the judge on Friday and what he actually agreed to today is that a citizen's arrest can only be committed if a crime occurred. Ahmaud Arbery, according to everyone that took the stand except for the McMichaels and some of the defense's witnesses, believe that Ahmaud did not commit any crime. Larry English, the owner of the house that was in question, that was under construction, that Ahmaud is seen going in and out of, they say nothing was stolen by Ahmaud. And so there was no crime, thus citizen's arrest doesn't stand. The reason why this is a huge deal is because the defense believes that this is going to gut their entire case, specifically with the jury. Once they get those instructions that clearly state what it means to have an actual citizen's arrest, and it doesn't qualify for what quote-unquote McMichaels and Roddie Bryan did, then that and what the defense has said gives the verdict away as guilty.
So Ahmaud Arbery's family has been in the courthouse throughout these entire proceedings. Tell us a little bit about the mood inside.
It's pretty tense. I mean, if you can imagine, it's almost been this February, it would be 2 years that Wanda Cooper Jones has been fighting to get to this point to where someone would actually be on trial for the killing of her son. And so for her, this is an extremely emotional day. We saw tears coming down her eyes as black ministers and pastors prayed over her as she went into the courtroom. And on the flip side, you're seeing a lot of tension with the defense attorneys. I mean, they were trying to make certain appeals, certain motions. At one point, you know, I know we've reported this many times, but William Roddie Bryan's attorney has asked for a mistrial, asked at this point to sever all ties with this case, this trial specifically, and to ask for his client to have another trial himself. And so there's a lot of tension, a lot of high emotions, and everyone's waiting for a verdict, and the closing arguments will continue.
Right. All right. Well, Rodney Hawkins there in Georgia, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.